Welcome everyone to another live stream here. Stress testing Steam Deck dock with Linux, obviously live streaming from now. I know why you need triple head, yes. No? You have a few videos there. Live streaming, live from the office with kindergarten, 3-year-old, just what you do to get the show running. I keep the show running. So yeah. That's another first, and of course we have some stuff to do. So basically, how young can you be to first learn Unix basics, Subversion, and teaching the next generation working on this award-winning Unix distribution. No, you have your videos there, don't you? So I'm sure this live stream will be slightly interrupted by kids' attention. So continuing quality assurance, I said it multiple times. This year, after 25 years and 3 years live on YouTube, now it's time to polishing it so that you have fun on your devices at home. Meaning sorting the dependencies, and I committed already dozens of major updates. It's like, yeah. Of course, some stuff doesn't build because decade-old, probably mostly abandoned open source packages like Hazel build. Probably also not. Yeah, maybe the updates, so if some of those packages are your favorite packages or you're the maintainer and it triggers you that it's an old version, doesn't build, patch is welcome. But that is all the efforts, not only with raising a child and entertaining in the office, but that are what all the 1993 Linux distribution do, and what differs them in keeping older packages, GPS and other libx11 stuff like, or fax for the German government, e-government, a previous video, alive. Also, might also not be the latest version, right? I'm basically embarrassingly parallel thread wrapping through the packages here. Is this even freaking built here? It may be the latest version or not. You know what? Let's quickly fun check this. Nothing like tests. It's like, how amazing is this Linux distribution? Hey, it can run triple head primary OBS and kids entertainment from the Steam Deck, so can't be too bad of a Linux distribution, right? And hey, freaking audio works! Yay! At least right now, does it? So Hyperfx. So package fix for all those probably government agencies out there. Hey, wow, there's even freaking new release. Can't even make this stuff up. Downloading 707. What do we have? 707. Hey, it's even the latest version. Yay. Probably updated by our data AI bot. Previous video. Cheers. So, also some headers, but that's not the point. The point is another 300 or so packages built are also last night. Of course, I continued KDE and GNOME yesterday, KDE and GNOME quality of life, emerging that at home experience improvement day. And of course I continued, so now added also some, probably 2 new dependencies and updated some more and stuff. So now even Kate and gedit of all text editor fame build. And speaking of build, and a whole lot of other stuff built, so what I'm quickly doing here is also, do I have eSound? I have this. So while I revert some, ideally I should automate that soon. So basically I don't want to, I could commit all. So it's like, yeah, how long did we neglect this cache update stuff? Freaking 13 years. And but not that much change. I mean, to our credit, where credit is due, this automated sandbox track dependencies are actually not that off, not that much change. 9 stop? What's 9 stop? What you want? No, that's a microphone, and you have here. Do you want to watch another series? I always like Peter Lustig's Löwenzahn. It's a nice classic. Okay. I speak less loud, okay?
I'm 9 here.
9 here? Okay, I put it somewhere else here. It's here better. Okay, I put it there. Okay, but please enjoy. It's a vintage episode of Peter Lustig's Löwenzahn. It's a very entertaining and learning yet. It's e-learning from the 80s. So, this old dependencies are not that far off. The major change in shared files and stuff was mostly Python, shared registry stuff, Python, Perl, glib, amazing glib schemas, and so on. So this I actually commit. This was of course like GNU org, and this file is like basically maybe even, I mean, maybe we didn't even update this, but hey, of all the stuff that doesn't build anymore with latest and greatest C23 or so, of latest and greatest GCC and Clang, Biff and Comset even built, who cares? But I don't want to, also BusyBox, wow, BusyBox also, I mean, a totally unimportant package. Hey, even BusyBox. What we learned from this stuff is also how much stuff grew, right? Added features, programs, and widgets and stuff. And yep, it's long overdue. It is mostly amazing, but I mean, I could just commit this, but I want to slightly clean it up just because we are perfectionists. Not so close to the Steam Deck. No, don't put your nose on the display. You should have better eyes than your father. And yeah, I could commit everything, but I scroll a little bit through. I noticed few things that still to be improved. I mean, I also quickly SAD'd here some stuff which we will mostly of packages like mtdef, the first package which created some user x11 lib include whatever directory. So I have not yet fixed that. Like really, the fix for that would be like some initial package providing those directories, maybe xorg proto or libx11, something of that sort. I should choose to manually do that for the benefit of not having in the future automated update like our data AI bot updating those accidentally again. Because of course, so this is previously, decades ago, we kinda updated this. Like actually I updated this usually because decades ago, I said this multiple times, 15 years ago, I could actually, we had like maybe 1,900 packages, now we have over 5,000 or so. And 15 years ago, I was still freaking student and stuff, and run this out of my living room. I actually got nearly all packages compiled. I remember Rock Linux, stable release, Rock Linux 2.0 stuff. I probably got all but 16 or so, or maybe Rock Linux 2.0, I got all but 8 or 9 or 6 or something. And then later, when we had more packages, Rock Linux 2.1 or whatever the last I released back in the day, all but 16 I remember, which was, I mean, I sat there and really like fixed C++ stuff and other changes. I don't do that anymore because I'm obviously not fixing 5,000 vintage and retro number packages here for free. But if you want that, I do that. Share, like, subscribe, Patreon, YouTube membership, and all that good stuff. So I quickly revert. One thing, I review this a little bit to get an understanding what's going on. So yeah, this freaking build is like, it's like, yeah, socklog. It's like, I'm like using that, but that is so freaking old. Even config ID wasn't there. So like, yeah, even the format changed slightly. So yeah, in nearly, you can't make this stuff up 20 freaking years, right? How long history has this Linux version? 20 freaking years. Dependency. And how much does it, or does it even, where was the socklog? Some of the socklog are these dependencies. Also, okay, this changed entirely. I didn't even remember. It's good that I checked that. Good to keep that in mind. So once upon a time, I changed the format. Now that I see this, I actually remember good old times. I changed this because otherwise, with all the depths on one line, then always the whole line changed, right? So obviously, as you see here, the new format of the 15-year-long format, much more readable. And soon we will annotate this with optional and runtime dependencies. So let's review that a little bit. Where are we? Did I byte? So this is vlog. So one trick is go to the end with Shift G. No, I'm talking to the audience. No, then you need to come on camera and no, you better listen. You need to take this over. It's what 9? What no? No? Are you what? You find a bug? Right. You're right. Yes, you're right. That is a cable. You don't like the microphone cable? Okay, sure. We put it over here.
Nine. Only nine.
I talk to the world. The world is listening, live. Look, Peter Lustig is sitting in his Volkswagen Beetle, huh? It must be an amazing episode when there's already Volkswagen Beetle Rusty in the 80s. Oh, they drive their home? Or they're moving? So, but yeah, revert libxml. So this is a little bit perfectionism, except getting a broader overview. Oh no, it's slightly... and also documenting what means that it wasn't in the worst state. So I had this already previously reverted also in the meantime. Next one is there. But yeah, that is what it takes to keep over 5,000 packages. Also Perl. So one good thing also libspice. What? Yeah, you have my chair, I know. Yes, you're sitting in the good chair, yes? What? What? You want to sit differently? Closer? No, you have you have already everything. You have my headset, you have my Steam Deck, and you have my 500 euro office chair. And I sit now on the kitchen chair. Can you please, hey, hello. No, hey, no turning, but this is epic thread ripping, nearly thread ripping Horizon. Don't crash your office chair. Don't crash my office chair into the workstation. Yeah, that is the realities of. In case you're wondering why is the microkernel delayed half of the day after pandemic and stuff. So libspice. So this is just yeah. I actually should check web. This is just the WebP stuff and ROE tools. So this looks, for example, I believe that was probably some in the meantime vintage and outdated OCR package. So there is something fishy going on, and those I check at times. Debug of AOE tools. So how does, what was it? GOCR? No. User R. Okay. I mean, that is at least a win-win. That of course sucks. Why did this also install wrong? User? Maybe this is a win-win-win. Junior? No unauthorized jumping around. Ja. Papa 9 wart hier out, yeah? Okay. But don't run too far on the balcony. Let's stop his Peter Lustig's Löwenzahn. Okay, so and you better come back and you better learn your regular expression and Unix commands. It's soon your time. You're the next generation. The future depends on you. After previous generations destroyed the planet for you. Yeah, what? That's a button. Yeah, PB3. Yeah, turn. Baby, turn on the office chair. Yes, it's a turnable office chair. You want the headset back? It's a vintage Sony studio monitor headset. Yeah. Yes, I paused it. Yes, I paused it for you. 1 second. I just need to navigate to the third. Hey, where is it? No, please don't play with the Steam Deck controls. They are a little bit flimsy. They're a little bit low quality. They have quality issues. Best don't touch too much, otherwise they are off center. That's a known manufacturing defect thing, commodity thing. Let's grab for you, and that is why I manually review this, aside entertaining my kid who like computers, to find such stuff as well. So, and this is also why random deps get automatically into the cache dependencies. If there's one package creating nonsense, another using it and stuff, then like GOCR, so user, then that is that. And there are some. So So, and that's why we do this. Why we live stream that 24/7. So field 1 unique. Okay, those actually can. Okay, doesn't matter too much. Hey! Don't drive away with office chair. No.
Papa,
Yeah.
Papa.
Yes.
Papa.
Yeah.
Stop.
I should stop your video.
Nein, Papa, stop.
Nein, stop. Okay, I leave it on. Where would that be? Probably here. And so obviously very few people have in the last 10 years built all the 5,000 or tried to build all 5,000.
Nein, Papa.
What now?
Papa.
Okay, yeah, I wait here. For sure. I don't leave the office. User. And we probably fix that today because obviously. Yes. Hoo. Yeah, hoo, but your video is running. And we're live.
Papa, Papa.
But I'm waiting for you already. Yeah,
Here, Papa.
Yes, I'm waiting. And yeah, and while we fix some stuff, of course, we have the next stuff going on. What? That was an ambulance. Yeah, the cars don't need environment activists to block the street. They block the streets themselves for the ambulance. It's each time the same. Yes. Yeah, auto beep beep. Yeah, the ambulance comes and no car drives away. Yeah. So that's why we take subway. Don't you like subway? U-Bahn? Yeah, U-Bahn, ne?
U-Bahn. Mama, U-Bahn.
Ja. Mama fährt gerade U-Bahn. Mama is steering subway. Unique. Okay, we did that, and so yeah, GOCR. So probably, you know what? Let's quickly substitute over that to commit this. So that would be remove all GOCR for now. Oh, ink has GOCR. So obviously, that is. I mean, most like ink printing ink. Yeah, most likely. Maybe this was already 15 years ago a random straight dependency. But your movie is running. Don't you want to watch your movie? Yeah. What? No, I'm also yes. I'm making a movie. Hey. Why don't you like the microphone? No, we need the microphone. Or do you want to talk to our friends on the internet? So our YouTube friends.
Power 9.
But don't drop the
Power
microphone
90.
into my...
Power here.
The cable, yes. Cable down. And then? The cable is down.
9. Here.
Everything up? Okay, I think we make a YouTube break and we'll be back soon after we entertain the child, huh?
But here.
Yeah, here. Okay. See you in a bit.
Photo?
Photo? It's not a photo. It's a live video.
Nein, Photo.
Nee, das macht kein Foto. It doesn't make photos. It's a quality HD video camera.
Photo.
Yeah, photo. We made a photo. You're now forever live on YouTube.
How?
Yeah, I start. Yes, I continue. No, please don't. No. Hey. Not this. No, this. Oh. No, you see. Hey. You made something. Junior. Not the Steam Deck controls. They are fragile. No.
Not here.
No,
D9.
Yes, I closed the terminal window over your video. So, that is the reality of home office for some people. Where were we? We were with sorting this dependency. So yeah, apparently that probably was already installing to the wrong directory years ago. So also Torx might have been a game or so. That is maybe also not correct. Actually, we could check that. Packages. goal is 3D racing simulator using OpenGL. Yeah, just as I kind of sort of remember, this is why this is also highly suspicious, and that is why I double check that. And welcome everyone to this kindergarten episode today. var adm deps. What was it? What was it now? am. So torques probably also. I said already years ago. User source T2. Okay. Okay. That is interesting. Okay. Torques and no. If you, Junior, you will be the most to enjoy this Steam Deck soon when you can start to play games. And I assure you, you will appreciate when this flimsy analog sticks still work. So it would be best if you don't use all your force. No, that's an IBM Power PC server. No, that is a Sun Cool Threads server. I have the feeling this office environment is not the best playground for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come up.
Baby thief. Baby thief all night.
Okay, whatever.
Thief out.
What is TIFF?
Thief
TIFF is a file format. Okay. So that probably installs in the whole source prefix somehow. In some way, shape or form. So grab user source T2, I believe it was, in all of flist. And okay, we found mostly torques, but how does... Okay, so because that is interesting. No, this is a Sun server. That's expensive, and we still need it.
Baby he found.
You want to drive with the office chair? How far and where? I have two questions. How far and where? Doch.
90 found.
90 fun? Yeah, the office chair has wheels. I noticed that too. 7 of 9 said the captain. Yes, as 7 of 9 recently said, the captain chair is spinny. So spinny, she said. No, it's not. It's not defect. It is made to spin. No, for captains to spin. More? You need to sit on the office chair to spin more. Believe me, it spins more if you sit on it. I've been there, but I've done that.
9.
What? No.
No, I've done 9.
Today you don't want anything. What do you want today? Except paper clips into the Sun server.
On my hair.
Okay. However that happens, it is obviously not good. And I will debug that later. It's not the most important package. It's just creating random dependencies that we just want to finally get rid of. That would be works. No, you can't. I'm sorry. I'm working on a new office. The office is currently small and full with servers. So there is not. You see, there is not so much space to drive between servers and scanners. No. Yeah. I'm working on a bigger office, but not enough people share, like, and subscribe. What should I do? What should I do? But it's spinny, just like on the Star Trek Enterprise. Yeah, just like on the capsule chair. It's spinny enough. So stuff is more building, and it's probably time for some final diff here. And that is what, what you could one could argue. It's maybe not the best to fully automatically generate dependencies, but it looks like it's a lot of fighting windmills. But we just have not fought those windmills in nearly 15 years or so. And yeah, don't fall off of the office chair. We don't need a. We have accident insurance, but it would be best if you remain undamaged. Hey, no. Hey, not so evil with my vintage studio monitor headset thing from Sony. So, can you not concentrate on your video? Yeah, but it's mostly that. Otherwise, after some minimal SEDing, they actually look quite decent. And I committed already. Hey, these are the analog sticks. I know you like the analog sticks. Hey. Who is repairing those if they are off-centered? Yes, it's somehow cheap quality. I don't know what they are. Yeah. Soon you can do hardware reviews. How long does it take until it breaks? But not my Steam Deck, which soon will be yours to play. No, this is not new, that is. But okay, now you want that I use the other keyboard. Okay, now you need the same keyboard, yes. What? No, it's not helpful if you. But I can't give it to you. The cable is right now behind the display, right?
Papa.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I take this. You are right. It's a much better keyboard. Yeah, it's maybe here's the plug. So I should continue with this. You like the black keyboard? Okay, can I finally work? Yeah? Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Good. Black is more beautiful, you're so right. I also don't know why. Actually, I know why I use the sun stuff. I probably should switch off with the sun stuff. So now reorientation. It's getting some used to. But yeah, we updated some dozens of rounds of dependencies, and with each of those it's just getting better. What did I say? Control G, right? 91%. I think this were like 3. Actually, we can count those. Need to quickly. Yeah, 333 right now, and well, some are minor, some are also major. Yesterday I committed lots of GNOME and KDE stuff, and that of course is vital. Even for me it is annoying. I mean, beside a handful of dependencies at KDE were even outdated. Previous live stream, Qt base, some KDE, whatever that was. All of KDE we found yesterday as a win-win, and yeah, it's also how much. I mean, it's shocking. In 13 years, the size nearly doubled, right? From like just some mailman from 31 to 58 freaking megabyte. That is, of course, outrageous. Or here, lib et pen, whatever, it's like 2.36. It's like, yeah, it's just shocking to see this 14 years of bloat here live on this channel, and why I'm often not the most thrilled with lots of modern and such stuff. It's also, I mean, it's also a testament, as I said already probably 15 minutes ago, it's a testament of how well our automatically generated dependencies usually were back in the day. Even already, it's like only this files change, which may be cleanups from me that this changed. So otherwise, hey, even it's like, okay, I mean, it's one freaking Lure thing, but okay, this was probably not the best example, but there are also a couple of others. And it's of course documenting that the stuff's to build, right? Sometimes even I wonder, I want to build something, be it mini disk or whatever, or other exceptional stuff, and then I even wonder, did it previously build, or when was the last time? And I will soon, like when we have like some more, like maybe 3 or so general fixes that I still have to do for those to generally better work, more reliable. Like 3 or so fixes later, and then I will change our data AI to, with each data AI tested update, to auto committed, maybe with some, maybe initially just do it, and then if it becomes like, if we ever get some crazy stuff again, adding some smart filter heuristics detection, like AKA AI, statistic evaluation of whether it makes sense. The cache updates, right? So to detect whether we get new stray random garbage, and But in the beginning, right now, it looks relatively good. Like 3 or so more general fixes like this torques and stuff, and maybe some other global filter. And yeah, this is also in Run It also 2000. Yeah, this is freaking also freaking 19 freaking years old. Which yeah, obviously I've not done Run It. Also, yeah, this TBB most likely a 20SM, I believe. So I noticed, and again, this is why I waste my time going through this. Twain DSM and TBB. I noticed some other package user. So I think this is wrong. I think this is, I mean, wrong and wrong. Maybe something uses something accidentally, but there was some other package that I forgot what I just saw it 15 or 20 minutes ago. But yeah, this is development quality assurance. It's also sometimes simply going concentrated over stuff. Yeah, so this same front ends. Yeah, maybe, or actually, why is this not depending on X11 anymore? But yes, it's not my biggest challenge, though. Maybe it didn't find X11. But yeah, it's mostly fine, and this is just what it takes of. Okay, so here's also MK temp. Why is the, okay, we actually want to delete this. Because we MK. Did we not disable? I think we disabled that, but we probably want to. Maybe I didn't. I probably need to change. Is it even? Maybe not. We probably need to change emerge. And that's also the other thing, right? Not only all the quality assurance and development I put into making this Linux distribution work great again, but all the surrounding testing, quality assurance, and reviewing stuff, and also thinking about stuff or finding new stuff. KDE and GNOME, right? Change emerge to not build disabled packages by default. Maybe I touched some code in this area recently, but that is certainly not helpful because I currently run a loop. Although I kind of manually ask emerge to emerge it, but I would say it probably because I loop here for all old cache files or something, so, like you do on a Unix system. And you want to wash your hands? Okay, we need to make quickly. libuv. This cache file, not sure why it was so small. Oh, this from 2005. libuv. Okay, well. What is now? Yeah, when you give your child a vintage Gravis gamepad instead of destroying the Steam Deck analog sticks. I don't want that you destroy the Steam Deck analog sticks.
Doch.
No, no destruction. Yeah, you can play with the gamepad. Tomorrow I set you up some games, Tetris or Super Mario or something. Obviously we first need to package that. Thankfully we have. Yeah, now you want to play? How about Pac-Man? Pac-Man, okay. Okay. Can you take on the headset, headphone? Okay, great. That's it then for this video of the Minget here. This is, this is of course not really valuable, probably theoretically if you build this with Minit. So yeah, there are some low-hanging fruit improvements, namely substituting the configured init package, like having, instead of what you randomly build with, like this 5init or so, or systemd, like having here then $init, same for C compiler, Clang, GCC, and patch theoretically, that is probably just whether a package happens to be patched by T2 or not. Otherwise, we are probably mostly through. Yeah, that's basically it. And for you playing along at home, it means a much improved dependency resolution experience, which we will only continue to refine. This is, of course, I'm totally aware. The first step, of course, getting the automatically detected dependencies in order. The next step will be to further improve the usability around the, meaning the command line shell usability experience. And like asking the user, hey, there are some dependencies, do you want to build them? And including some manual labor of marking, manually marking some major optional dependencies of Wayland or X11 and stuff. Because our all dependency available build would detect those, but marking those, of course, improves the user experience. Then our image can ask the user, hey, it's an optional dependency, do you want to build it or not? Yeah, that's basically it for today's babysitting office live stream. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something. That probably also explains why we in the last years, here's by the way MetaKit. So this is what was the other? So MetaKit, if you're lucky, we still have MetaKit. No, I probably cleaned that. Let's quickly MetaKit. Maybe, but I already filter configure out. What was it? Hey, don't scratch your father. And don't scratch anyone.
They are here.
Hmm? Why do we have some build errors and not actually? Did I configure to not keep build errors?
Papa Beaver.
That
Papa
is.
Beaver. Here, Baba.
I wait and you do what? Okay, but don't empty the whole shelf there. Yeah, and the thing is, this is also, why do I commit this in like 12 or dozen or 2 dozen steps? It's otherwise just too much to review, and also, no, don't pull on the microphone, please. Don't make it kaputt. Yeah, you need help. Okay, you need help with the door. I understand. That's it then for this video. I hope you enjoyed this, learned something, and see you soon for the next videos and live streams to come. Did office work today. Nothing like USB hiccup in 2023. Your audio might work, but you still have USB glitches. So one play session and coffee later. Yeah, any question left? Otherwise, I think that's a big light on potentially, or whatever. We could make it a second live stream just for optimization. Here also CPP unit TBB. I slightly wonder. Let's quickly XVF hello keyboard download mirror CPP. What is CPP unit? So yeah, that is not direct. Was it CPP unit? CPP unit, yes, TPP. So it says, I mean, this must be then somehow, do we have an even better, okay, we theoretically have an even better, I believe, copy default to debug, I guess. And then we make that, because I currently probably don't build. But I had source. Okay, I keep. Okay, this built successfully. Always keep source tiers. Actually, maybe I have a command line option for that. Didn't I add no clean or stuff? No source clean, I believe recently. Oh, no clear source. So that might be a vintage, recurrently vintage package. But it is more about the principle of understanding what's going on there. To fix it in general. Yeah, no, we have that because we should probably have, or have we? Probably should be in fl wrapper read log. Oh, not good. tvbh. So that is indeed somehow. Maybe it is someone using. Okay, that is interesting. So that is probably, I believe that might be something like pod. I mean, I could be wrong, but there might be an alternative STL implementation, and maybe somehow. And that is the only. That is the major drawback of this all system test build thing. Here's a little bit much. Oh no, this actually is in there. What? So the. That is interesting. So that is indeed PSTL. So you want to wait? Is that so? This should be. Actually, wait a second. This is in. This should be in order. So I mean, unless you run concurrent and stuff. So it looks like this is part of the LVM project. TVB. Okay. Wow. I'm shocked, but not surprised. So. This, although this is labeled LLVM, it appears to come from GCC nonetheless, and that indeed has TBB. But was it used only because we are supposed to filter? Supposed to filter configure in the meantime. That was really this was really used. Okay, I'm shocked. How does GC did we build GCC? Is that in the default installation? PSTL, or what was it? PSTL. It's indeed here. Okay, that is indeed okay, so apparently this is apparently automatically some, don't know if it's standard or a __ GCC. It's like, yeah, live on this channel, even I learn here crazy new stuff, right? So that looks like then if you have TBB installed, then you automatically get some STL TBB thread Intel, I believe, Intel thread building block. Oh wow, that is a crazy one. I don't even really know how we should deal with that. That certainly, yeah, that certainly makes handling automatically detect the dependencies rather. It is rather difficult. It is not even. What we could do is, but that would require major rework. Like stop at the first. Like if you have a file include chain or file use chain, I mean it's mostly for include though, but like stop from. It's really difficult to implement though. Like if you have a graph of files, which you don't have a direct graph, but otherwise some way, shape or form to stop at the primary and not like secondary. Like basically that would be a GCC dependency and not in this. Would be an idea that would be difficult to implement, but that's the point of brainstorming and then see what works best or can even be practically implemented. Did we TBB? Probably. Oops, not yet, but now we will. Yeah, that is a difficult one. I need to somehow think about that. That will be tough. Anyway, yeah. So it's like, for example, here I was probably already some other day I was wondering why some other stuff had TBB, but that of course explains why. And now we have immediately with this manual filtering. So the point of this work, it's basically preparation, not only like immediately, like today, improve compiling just raw T2 Linux for you playing along at home. And then in the future, as cleaner as the caches are, finally again a decade later, also as a baseline to work against, so that when we update that random stuff, like from now on, keeping a more regular update and better track of randomly occurring dependencies that make no sense. Or I'll make sense, but I mean I'll make sense after you were initially surprised where they come from. Yeah, 300. I mean, it doesn't. So yeah, on the Sun keyboard, Alt Graph is like the leftmost key, and yeah, on this it's the leftmost extra space. Unra, yeah, they probably all came in through STL or whatever. I wondered yesterday already also about those, but. Let's do one more path here. And then, I mean, yeah, the thing is now it built here 1 hour longer, and probably in the meantime we have the next. And that's also how I in dozens or 300 packages update those. So 13 years libiconf. Because I was manually cleaning then, and then already the next dozens or so build. But again, I would say also smaller, like as release, early release, often smaller updates here, at least some update already. Like basically the last days you had already better emerge experience on your P3 or so, playing on your devices along at home. Yeah, there's TBB. Yeah, librsSL, this is also, yeah, this is some shared file now. Yeah, this is some optional stuff theoretically. I mean, yeah, there is so much you could do if you had hundreds of developers working on this full time. Like this should also be like basically all optional things should somehow be generically handled OpenSSL versus LibreSSL, which is silly that we even have to do that. Maybe the best would be, I mean, maybe it would be overkill. I mean, for each, like, another thing would be libjpeg, libjpeg turbo. Maybe the best would be to define this as alternatives. Actually, you know what, let's make a note, because, of course, also hydration. Because it's a pro tip and otherwise we forget. Somehow, like maybe a tag, like we have some dep tag, like dep or e or so. Alternatives, or I don't know, yeah, like maybe not tag, like maybe some new, because it's not a dependency, like or I mean it's sort of a dependency multiplexing alternation, but alt dep tag, and then so like maybe map it to the base, like map it to the original base dependency, and then have alternatives, like few alternatives marked, so that the build system wouldn't, like either on cache generation would translate this, and for the user, like if libjpeg turbo, or like if the alternative dependency is installed, not bother shared file messing the other, like libjpeg versus libjpeg turbo and OpenSSL versus LibreSSL and theoretically, probably misspelled. Theoretically, we could even glibc. I mean, we probably have some C library. Do we have some Clang thing already? Like theoretically, libc and cc, which is yeah, cleaning this stuff up gets a little bit, like, but yeah, people always think like, yeah, this is a little bit clean up, but with some, sure, if you just commit this and don't, I mean, even if you just commit this, it takes some time of supervising the build to build more, some build errors and stray dependencies, and then it's like building, it's like 1 hour there, 1 hour there, then a little bit review, committing in steps, so reviewing this, filtering out, because obviously, again, I want the best possibility to experience, especially with this 25 and over 3 years live on YouTube and all the work we've done, and not being ruined by low quality dependency nonsense, which it's not even our fault that it's, I would say this open source dependency hell is quite a minefield. Quite an annoying, actually, I would say, minefield. But sure, some things are a little bit our negligence, not having it perfected decades ago, but certainly upstream is not the most sorted dependency place to start with. Yeah, that's probably that for this video. We could do quick another one. What time do we have? We also have, as usual, some other stuff now that my babysitting hour in the office is over. Maybe I should first attend some other stuff before we fix the other prefix stuff we found. But yeah, that's basically it. Better dependencies coming your way. I hope you enjoyed this, learned something, especially how it is to raise a kid while working in the office or at home. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something as usual. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Leave your comments below, your opinion, what you like and dislike, what you would like to see more. And I hope to see you soon for all the next kindergarten and open source work to come.